Three games this afternoon, and we are just two play dates away for the end of elimination. We started this tournament since April, and for this one, it will be a triple header. The PLDT team, which has lost a close one against the Office of the President, would like to try to bounce back against also ran PNP responders from the Morocco Gym. My name is Ryan Para for KOTC Sports continuing coverage of the Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. Delavino Reyes Santos, we'll check the names of the two. De La Cruz are some of the five on the floor for the white shirts of PLDT as Delavino hits the three-pointer. First field goal. PNP responders, we have Garcia, also have Agulon. Agulon is one of the generals. As we see a baseline foul. Our referees, blue chip there is Rigor Waron, and also on hand is Dave Moreto. I forgot the name of the other one. The technical head is Harry Santos. Shot clock at 14, baseline. Richard Villanueva, also part of the starting lineup of PNP responders, wearing in red. The three-point shot is out. Offensive rebound. That will be trickled out. Same goes with his teammate who can't score the field goal for PNP. Here is Dominguez with a drive. Reyes with a putback. That is done. Alright, T-Ball play opportunity for PLDT. First head coach for PLDT is Bong Ravena, and the first assistant is Jeff Morillo. Also coaching for Jeff Morillo in the youths is the Go Hard Basketball. A minute gone. This quarter number one. Richard, cross court pass. Looking for a cutter. Shot clock at 9. And we have this drive to the hole. Picked up by the white shirts of PLDT after the miss. And here comes Santos. On the right wing, the cut. Dominguez barrel his way. Ooh! Little guy on him. Stripped that ball. Richard from the corner. Thought about it. Pops out. Three-point shot. Richard Villanueva, of course, part of the champion team in the UNT. We got the PNP responders, of course, now known as PNP Peacekeepers for this year's MDL participation. Interception for the Peacekeepers. Here it comes. And a bucket. Five ball, our first deadline. Inside cut. Again intercepted. The Peacekeepers are so fast. Estoya. Timeout called by PLDT. 7-5 is the count. Alright, back to live action with 7:33 remaining. It is very imperative that the PLDT, the last game in elimination, would get this a big victory. But of course, PNP Peacekeepers had other plans. However, we have one player is slightly hurt. He was poked in the face after that rebound. Jockeying for a position here with him and Reyes. And I think I don't know if there's blood on the face, but he is hurt, so there will be official timeout right now for PNP. And he might be replaced. And he is sore. He's checking his eye. I'm not sure if there's a cut. So cause for concern for the coaching staff from PNP because they're only suiting up 8 players this afternoon. Remember, here's the format, by the way. Let me bring you now the format of our tournament. From these 14 teams, we're going to have 10 will remain. 4 of the teams of the bottom 2 will be eliminated. What will happen is that of those 10 teams, we will have what we're going to call the play-in tournament. The number 7, ranked number 7 overall, 8, 9, and 10 will play the play-in tournament. And then after the play-in tournament, we will have the top 8 teams will move on to the crossover quarterfinals. And then we will have a knockout semifinals. And then on the finals, we will have the battle for third and the best of 3 finals, which stated starting June 14, 18, and 21 respectively. Right here at the Meralco Gym. So I'm just giving you a heads up, mga kabansa. That will be the a course of elimination. In the meantime, 3-point shot on its way. 6:47 to go. Here's Delavino from the baseline. The handoff. Dominguez was blocked. Good block there by the Peacekeepers. Estoya against 3 defenders. Oh, nice sidestep there by Estoya. Corner flip. Richard Villanueva. First 3-pointer for Richard Villanueva. Inside play. That's going to be a foul against the PNP. Alright, 2 free throws will be awarded for Reyes. One more free throw for Reyes. He didn't, but he gets the ball back. His distinct height advantage has been a factor for PLDT. Although he's kind of exasperated on the last game that they lost, but this will be a telling factor for PLD for them to win this game in a convincing fashion. Remember, PNP is only showing up 8 players as compared to the complete lineup of PLDT Digitals. And remember, PLDT is a defending champion. So that is how formidable this lineup of Coach Bong Ravena. And of course, his mother team TNT Tropangiga is looking for its first ever Grand Slam in the MVP group. We're talking about the Philippine Basketball Association. 13-7 PLDT, or is it PLDT? No, sorry. PNP up by 6. Good start. Yang Kiling inserting himself. Aguilon. Richard Villanueva misfires the 3. Look at Alejandro Yang Kiling. He gets it right back to the third effort, but it was swatted away. Delavino drives. The bounce fast away. And it's a foul. So we're seeing stoppages in the fast break. Now Reyes will shoot 2 free throws. .534 remaining. Quarter number 1. Jump shot. Rims out. Rebound control. 5:20 remaining. Whoa! Aguilon is down. Wants to recover. Delavino. Boy, this is just a first game. You know, this is just a first game. We're seeing some physical encounters. All right, 5:11 remaining. Two more free throws. This time, Delavino makes the first. Free throws good. Score 13-10. The PLDT with a 5-0 run after trailing by 8 early in the first quarter. Yankeeling to Villanueva. 3-point shot from the corner. Missed the last two shots. And here comes the Digitals on a digital fast break. 13-12. 7-zip is the scoring one for the PLDT. They will celebrate their 100 years in 2028. Baseline drive. Woo! Yankeeling. Delavino now on the right wing. Low post play. Here it comes. Nueva fires. Whoops. With the rebound. Shot clock 14. That's double team. From the base. Jump shot. It's good. We're approaching the 4-minute mark on quarter number 1 of this 3-game affair right here in Pasig. Richard will not shoot. Oh, nice pass. But that time it was tapped by 2 defenders and it was changed position. It will be PLDT basket. (14-15), close first quarter. At stake here, a possible top 2 for PLDT. They are running second on the bracket. OP is the number 1 team, still undefeated in the 6 games. We have the hook shot made, and we have a 11-0 run by PLDT. 16-15 timeout. Quarter number 1. Remember, at stake here for PLDT, they need to make sure that they are the players, because defending champions like this, especially the playoff series, will make the team better. Oh, Yankeeling! How about that? On almost a senior state here for PNP, he needed a 3-pointer. It is now 18-16. Lopez play for the Digitals. There is going to be a foul. By the way, I would like to mention that this tournament of Yamaha Basketball League Season 3 is presented by Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philec, M. Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, and Smart Communications. Good afternoon, folks. Reporting here from Pasig City, my name is Juan Paro. Triple header for this Saturday game, and of course, this very weekend, 7-day week. We thank the Lord for a prosperous week, and for my dad, thank you. He's giving another life. Thank you for the slight recovery of his stroke, and with God's help, I'll start new life again. 80 apiece, quarter number 1. PNP. You know, display of PNP. If we can see that passing from strong side to weak side to the center, all the way to the box. That is a classic play of PNP since 2015. They're doing that play for about 10 years. And I, as was one of the lucky people who also seen practices of this, we come Semata, baseline, low post player. Look at the banging bodies here. Boy! You remember Garcia had a sore earlier in his face, and we can see a play of physical series. Woo! Love this type of basketball games, huh? Oh! Boy, oh boy, Alejandro Yanquini turning back the hands of time with a sensational shot blocking and awesome shooting from the outside. 20-18 now. It's a 2-point game for the Peacekeepers, inbound by the Digitals. Swinging around on the top of the key. Shot clock at 8. Here's a 3-point shot. It's out. Battle for the rebound. Yanquini. Aguilon brings it down court for PNP. Here's Garcia, right wing, bounce pass. Aguilon. Swing it out on the left side. Mata baseline. Goes for it. Left-handed shot. Nope. Battle for the rebound. Still PNP. Look at PLDT just rammed 3 defenders to stop that PNP onslaught, but referee signaled a foul. So this is going to be a battle of wits, guts, and heart, because both of these teams have championship experience. Remember, the Digitals are the defending champions. For PNP, they are former 2015 UNTB Cup champion in Season 5. So we know that this game is going to be down the wire. 2 free throws made. Guerrero now with 4 points. 22-18 PNP. Here's Chen. Chen zigzagging, not to Gutierrez from the free throw box. Low post play, all strip. Good strip job, and here comes a Mata fast break. Guerrero will finish. 24-18 is our tally. It is a 6-point lead for the Peacekeepers. Ramos swinging outside. The cut. Ramos lost control, and here comes Guerrero sprinting down court at the fast break. Will challenge in, turns around and travels. Well, a lot of sports activities here at the Barraco Fitness Center. Just beside us in the volleyball turf, we have ongoing Smart Spike, also televised in Smart Sport. But you can watch this Makabansa Basketball League in KOTC leagues and also in pusupi.com, Puso Pilipinas. Of course, I would like to congratulate our newest venue announcer for the Philoy Eco FE Season Cup, my buddy Roy Sacote. He will be the new voice of that college tournament in Philoy that will be tomorrow at the Playtime Field. Oh, what a shot! Hog time! Hang-time move by Ramos, you know, reminds me of a classic Coach Bong Ravena move. He used to do that when he was about a rookie or a second-year pro. Although Ramos does not complete the 3-point play, the score now is 24-20. It's a 4-point lead for PNP. 35 seconds into the first quarter or remaining. Guerrero from the corner, 3-pointer. 27-20, final 22 seconds. It is a 2-second differential with the shot in the game. Ramos There's a 3-point shot from the right way. It's good. 8 seconds remaining for PNP. They need to put up a shot. Guerrero to Aguilon. Aguilon fires. Aguilon won't connect. 1 second to go, and that should do it. First quarter is history. 23 PLDT, 27 PNP. This is going to be a dogfight, so stay tuned for more. MPL. PNP Peacekeepers. Alright folks, we're coming to you live from Pasig City. This is the Makabansa Basketball Season 3. We are now just 2 playing days away from the end of elimination. Our next playing date will be Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday will be the final day of elimination. Then on the final day of elimination, we will have a comprehensive, check of the team standings for both of the teams. We will give you the update by next week, the updated team standings, especially on Thursday, for those 2 brackets A and bracket B. Remember, in this participation of the league, we have 14 teams, 10 from the government and 4 from the private sector. Out of the 14 teams, only 10 will advance to the playoffs. The last 4 teams, ranked 7, 8, 9, and 10, will play the play-in tournament. After that, the final 8 will be quarterfinals, knockout, crossover, quarterfinals, and then we have the knockout semifinals, and then we have the best of 3 finals. Magandang hapon. My name is Ryan Paro. We start the second quarter with a steal by Chen. 27-23. Here comes the shot. It goes out. "21 seconds into the second quarter. Second steal by Chen. The Digitals trailing by 4. They can make it 1. Chen delivers a 3-pointer. 1-point ball game once again. That's how tantalizingly close these 2 clubs are matched right now. Here comes Garcia, momentarily open to pump fakes. The release, perfect. 6 points now for Garcia. 29-26, 3-point advantage. So far, PNP has not relinquished the lead as of yet. They hang tough. They know that PLDT is a defending champion. They show them why. They're very physical. Chen puts it up. Back-to-back baskets by Chen. 29-28. 8:35 in the second period. Aguilon misfires from 3-point region. Here comes the PLDT digital fast break. Reyes on the trail. Oh, look at Aguilon. What a smart play by Aguilon, stealing that ball from behind. Wily play. (29-28). 8:21 remaining. Second period. Here comes Guerrero. Strong drive to the hole. Guerrero is one of the top scorers for PNP. Box stopping him is Yang Kiling. 3-point shot for the quarter. Not there. Reyes climbs the rebound and makes that follow. 31-30. Under 2 minutes remaining. By the way, ongoing in SGS Foundation is the second day of the 3-day broadcasting workshop masterclass period. So congratulations to the Chief Noel Zaranet, of course, Charles Baichiong, Antonio Reyes, Coach Mark Dan, Sheila Saisai, and others, staff. As we see, Estoya basket. Estoya, I think, ewan ko kung college player siya o tapos na yata siya sa BCP. He's played before a BCP. Now transferred to PNP, as a cadet. In the meantime, Chen on the left wing, 33-30, baseline drive. Cheng draws a foul, and Chen is really fired up this afternoon. Once again, folks, we remind you that this annual fair of the Season 3 of Pagbansa Basketball League is presented to you by Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philac, Meralco Jet, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, and Smart Communications. A very closely fought contest right from the get-go. 33-31. Abaya has it. Here's Garcia, top of the key. Abaya on the right wing. Can't pull the trigger. Good defensive stance by Chin. Shaq at 9. Here comes Garcia with up fake. Puts it up from 10. Right at 15. In and out. The Digitals can tie this game anew. Monastero quickly from the corner. 3-point shot. It goes out. Not a good line though. And I think Chen is that tired as we see this Esto Herrera. Fast break is rammed on the throat by Gutierrez. And Guerrero will take 2. By the way, folks, yours truly, Warren Paro, will also be doing another KTC production for the JCI Manila tomorrow at Gameville. We'll cover 4 games together with my compadre Diego de la Paz. Diego de la Paz will cover the other league, D League, and then I'll cover the main league. Or we can swap, whatever it is. 6:38 to go. Second quarter, 34-31. PNP still hanging on with a 3-point lead. From the corner, here comes Monasterio. Reyes puts it up, 17. It's long. Rebound controlled by Abaya. Here comes Abaya. Bounce pass. Ooh, good defensive stance. Back pass by Abaya. That's a little fancy. Guerrero sizing up. Now Abaya, 3-point shot from 25. It's out. Rebound controlled by the Digitals. Here comes Santos. Back pass Estomata. Uncorks from downtown. He fails. The Peacekeepers will slow down the tempo. Aguilon quarterbacking. Now Abaya with the up fake. Abaya with the lob pass. Guerrero baseline drive against 3 defenders. Good pass to Estoya via reverse. 36-31. The Peacekeepers up by 5. Estomata. He missed the 3 earlier, but that time is straight and true. So timeout call by PNP. We show PNP Peacekeepers. Back to live action. Thank you so much, Direk. Matagal na tayo nagkakasama, but this time we're going to be a little bit serious about it because at stake here is the outright quarterfinal spurt for PLDT. PNP, should they lose today, they'll have one more game to play and they need to stay on that spot between the 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 that we're playing. But for PLDT, it will be a guaranteed spot at the quarters. Estoya drives. Estoya. Ooh. Will it be a offensive foul? No. It's going to be just a holding foul on Reyes. As graphically demonstrated by referee Ralph Moreto. Ralph Moreto is part of ARA SBP referees. Of course, also referee NCAA. A lot of players of PLDT complaining that the Estrada fadeaway was like a little of a traveling, but Estrada made that anyway. Estomata with a failure from 3-point country. Garcia from the base. Low post play. banging bodies against Estomata. Here's Richard Villanueva. The drop. Guerrero up fake against Gutierrez. He cannot shoot over him because he's a little 2 inches shorter. Garcia puts it up. 6 points for Garcia. 40-34. 4:25 in the first half. As the Digitals almost turned the ball over. De La Vina will inbound for PLDT. Here's Montecastro. Drives down to the hole. 40-36. 4-point advantage. Richard. Pick provided. Richard on the left wing. Starter step drive. And he lost it. A time good defensive stance by the Digitals. Coach Bong Rabeda adjusted their defense from zone to man zone. And Montecastro and Gutierrez will get a relief. They're going to cool their heels, ready for the second half. Delovino, 3-point country. He fails from the left wing. Here comes Guerrero. Pushing the ball up court. Guerrero picks up speed. Richard for 3. It's out. Estrada couldn't get it. The possession will stay for PNP. So it's not Estoya. Sabi siya, namalikpat ako. Estrada yan. Abaya is getting instructions on the bench to his players. He's the playing coach. Richard Villanueva. Here comes Garcia. Up face. A little push. A little shove. And there's no call for faking a foul. And the reverse. Tiamas with his second field goal. 40-38. 3 minutes. Nice pass. And Garcia scored his 8 points. So quickly the PNP Peacekeepers on a swift retaliation. 4-point edge. Ake, bounce pass. Oh, look at that, Reyes. When he picked that ball down low, he turns around and Richard Villanueva almost blocked that shot for behind. But Reyes won't be denied on that one. Garcia almost in double figures, could have been. But the ball will be kept by the red shirts. Garcia fronting and some jockeying for position. There's a foul. 3 team fouls for PLDT and PNP with a 1 team foul in this quarter. Garcia at low post once more. Uses his marks. 10 points to lead all scores for PNP for Garcia. 44-40. Here's Delovino, top of the keel area. Reyes. From the base. That's a long 3-pointer. It's out. Rebound controlled by Guerrero. Exactly 2 minutes to go. First half. Richard Villanueva very careful on his dribble. The 2 white shirts ganging up on him. Now Guerrero is wide open. Couldn't get a 3-point shot. Likewise, Estrada fails on his follow-up. But they get the ball back on a bounce pass. Chris Patrick. Whoa! Reyes erasing that shot. But they turn the ball away. There's a foul. Somebody established position inside. Reyes coming out of nowhere, rejecting that basket. Mendoza now in the game for PNP. Guerrero will take a rest. 44-40. The Peacekeepers. 1 minute and 25. Ake at low post. There's a double team. Reyes is Foul. Missed the layup because he's a little off balance when he goes for a finger roll.
That's his third personal foul to team PNP. Team most scored team Reyes.
The foul is on Richard Villanueva. 2 free throws right now for Reyes. Ball goes out. Reyes splits 44-41 PNP. Time remaining is a minute and 19 in the second period. Richard brings it down court for the Peacekeepers. Wearing in red. Here's Richard. There's a pick provided by Benosa. Almost traveled, but still making the shot anyway. I think Richard has already got 6. Delavino base. Delavino via reverse. What a move. Estrada thought that he would go reverse, but instead he goes back door. Good backdoor cut. 46-43 PNP. Here's a 3-point shot for Richard Villanueva. He fails. And here comes the Digitals. Monte Castro engineering this pass break. The back pass. Delavino off the glass. He hits. 46-45. Half a minute to play in the first half. Richard will slow down the tempo. Low post play for Garcia. Looks. Now low post play. Banging bodies there. Here's the turn. Fade away by Garcia. Not there. Reyes cleans the board. 3-on-1 fast break, and Delavino is gone. Final 8 seconds. A lead there by PLDT 47-46. Here's Richard Villanueva. There's a double team. 1 second ago. Richard. Finger roll. Oh! Nice shot by Richard Villanueva. And I think it's counted. If it is counted, the halftime score is 48-47. Very close first half. PNP ahead by 1.
In favor of PNP Peacekeepers.
Players, speaking of PNP, there is one player just arrived. But more importantly, for the PNP Peacekeepers, they're keeping in step with a complete PLDT squad. As we start this third quarter with a miss from three-point shot. You're still watching the Season 3 of the Makabansa Basketball League. Come to you from the Meralco Gym in Pasig. My name is Ryan Pajaro for KOTC Sports. Guerrero drives against Reyes. Rebound controlled by the Digitals. Transition play. Monte Castro. Ake, yes. Monte Castro apologizes to De Lovino, issuing an errant pass. Luckily for them, Ake to the rescue. Lead is 1 for PLDT, 49-48. Remember, PLDT is the defending champion from last season, and Yankiling throws it away. So for the NBA fanatics, of course, the New York Knicks have just advanced to the Eastern Finals. .8:55 to go in the third quarter. You can see the ball movement of PLDT from left to right. Everybody's touching the ball. That's the classic dribble drive offense of Coach Chot Reyes. Baseline intercepted by Guerrero. Guerrero will slow down for their Peacekeepers or PNP. Garcia backstopping them with a 10-point production in the first half. Now Alejandro Yankiling. The pass was intercepted by the Digitals, and here comes Monte Castro. Monte Castro inside, intercepted by Guerrero. Guerrero drives. Guerrero. Oh, Reyes with his second swat this afternoon. Ake on the other side, a hard foul by Yankiling.
Foul number 26. Alejandro Yankiling, that's a first personal foul for the season. Season goes for Mark Ake.
Ake now will shoot 2 free throws. One more free throw for Ake. Makes it 51-48. Richard with a number 5. Richard with a rebound. Oh, he eluded Reyes. 51-50. It's a 1-point lead for the Digitals. Monte Castro penetrates and misses. Richard on a break. Richard will challenge Ake. Hang tight. Whoa! Did you see that? He just have a drop step, then from right to left. Hang time by Richard with the rebound. Wow. Monte Castro. Reyes kicks it out. There's a 3-point shot open for PLDT. It's no good. Adon Rebo and Chen racing Ake and Monte Castro. 7:12 remaining the third quarter. Inbound there by the Digitals. Here comes the Lovino. The Lovino swings it out. Adon Rebo is open for 3. He didn't get it. Rebound controlled by Guerrero. Sprinting down court. He almost lost the handle. Picks it up. Yankiling thought about it. Decides to drive. Hang time by Yankiling. That's too strong. Anunuevo couldn't get the letter. Reyes instead has it. And Anunuevo brings it up court for the PLDT Digitals. Del Lovino lays it in. Closely fought encounter as expected. 53-52. PLDT. Here's Garcia against the Lovino. Body upon body. Kick out to Yankiling. Momentarily open in the free throw area. He gets it. Good screen roll play there for PNP. And they restore the lead back to 1. It's a seesaw battle from here on in. Approaching the 6-minute mark of the third quarter, Año Nuevo wide open. Misfires from 3. Richard clams the rebound. 3-in-1 situation. Rehab. Guerrero with a pass to Yankili. Now a 3-point advantage for PNP Peacekeepers. They're savvy and experienced now, putting these PLDT defending champions to a test. Here comes the drive. Kick out pass with 10 to shoot. Chen. Fall away. It's no good. Rebound controlled by the Peacekeepers. Richard, half a step ahead. Gone. So once more, the Peacekeepers zooming to transition baskets. PLDT calls for time. Back to live action. It's a 5-point lead for PNP, 58 to 53. So the timeouts remaining in the second half. PLDT has 2 and PNP has 3. Low post play by Reyes. Here's a 2-inch height advantage against Garcia. And still, the PLDT Digitals has gone cold. The outside Alteri. Yankili was rejected upstairs by Chen. 5:08 in the third. Bounce pass. That is a charging foul by Yankili. The basket will not come. Yankili will be called for the second personal. I saw now D and our Warriors warm up. They will be in the second game. Coach Bong Munabena very animated on the sidelines, yelling instructions to the hey, gawin yung play natin. Here's Kiamas. Chen, left wing. Cheng drive. And we have a back-to-back charging fouls. So it's a foul on the big guy of PLDT who's now replaced. That's Ramos. Don't forget, you're watching the Makabansa Basketball League Season 3, presented to you by the Metro Pacific Investment Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Elect, MGen, Pacific Power, Avoitis Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, and Smart. In the meantime, whoops, out of bounds play. Four and 31 to go in the third period. It's a 5-point PNP lead in this first game. PNP needs this game so bad to stay alive in the outright quarterfinals. But Alosoto the basket face off. Mendoza with the basket. It is a 7-point PNP lead, 60-53. 4 minutes to play, third quarter. Okay. Post-court pass. Here's a 3-point shot. It's in! Santos with a 3-pointer. He's a sophomore. You know, his release reminds me of Willie Miller. Here's Richard Villanueva. Gets 3 defenders. Quickly to Benosa. Down the baseline. Will challenge Reyes. It's a failure. And now, Digitals on the fast break. Santos waits for his teammates. Wisely gives it up to Chen. Fast break won't happen. They're going to settle down for hampered offense. Pick provided by Reyes. Kiamas thought about the 3 years. Ake baseline, and he lays it in. 3:12 to go in quarter number 3. 60-58. Yankee, the more experienced guy, still in great shape. Ooh, there's a push. Is that a taking a foul on Reyes? Oh, oh, boy! Another physical encounter. Bong is cautioning the referee that they need to, strictly blow the whistle if there's too much physicality. That's what Coach Bong Laben is contemplating. Montecaso now checks in for Kiamas. Map and mouse called that red spot because there's a lot of bodies flying on that quarter. And we have also here assistant coach Rani Del Campo helping out Coach Jeff Murillo and head coach Bong Labena. Cardio is here. Here comes Yang Kining at low post. Yang Kining looking left, looking right. 8 seconds on the shot as there's an interception by Chen. Chen will challenge Guerrero. Yes, sir. Tied at 60. That's our third deadlock in this ball game. 2:35 to play. A win here by PLDT will have an automatic berth at the quarterfinals. Baseline jumper. Garcia, he succeeds. 12 points now for Garcia. 62-60. Santos, corner. We have Reyes, swings it out to Montecaso on the left wing. We have Chen, drills in a triple. Chen is beginning to be hot. He scored a total of 9 points, matching his jersey. 1 point ball game for PLDT. Look at this, jockeying for position between Chen and Garcia. Oh, good defense by Chen. That time he outwit Chen on that jockeying position here. Under 2 minutes remaining, a minute and 47. Quarter number 3, 63-62 PLDT. Chen on court. Chen misses from 3-point range. Garcia takes care of that basketball from the rebound play. Slows it down. Guerrero right wing. Pick provided by Ake. Guerrero penetrates. Now pulls up a jumper. Swing of the pendulum. Ciso battle. 64-63 PNP. Time down to a minute and 15. Quarter number 3. Santos wall away 3 in and out. Battle for the rebound. Last touch by Hope. By Ake. 64-63. Aguilon will check in for Garcia. Good quarter. Good account for himself for Garcia. Guerrero right way. A minute to play. Another offensive foul on Yang Kiring. And that's been the power of Yang Kiring sometimes. Uses some slight elbows on it. Third personal. A minute and 4 to go. 64-63. Here's Santos. Bote Castro back to Santos. Fires from downtown. Goes right. Delovino. Oh, nice twister. He manufactured that shot. And PLDT restores the lead back by 1. Here's Guerrero, right wing. He provided against Estrada, or Estrada rather. Shot clock at 8. Guerrero, 18-footer. Yes. 8 points now for Guerrero. 66-65. Game clock down to 15 seconds. Last shot time for PLDT before call to the quarter. From the outside, Santos will not pull the trigger. Ake does. He didn't get it. Yang Kiling with a rebound. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. from the half court. Oh, it's short. Third quarter ends, 1-point lead. PNP going to the fourth quarter, 66-65. We start the fourth quarter of a 1-point lead for PNP. Villanueva, Guerrero, Aguilon, Abaya, and Estrada are the final four for PNP. For PLDT, we have Monte Castro. We have this guy, Delovino, who lost it. Ake. We also have Gutierrez and let me see, number 6 player. We'll check this one for you. Himasa. Now at stake here for PLDT, a win here will have an automatic berth at the quarters. As we see Estrada with a spin, bothered slightly by the defense of the white shirts. Ake from the base. Ake, no finish. The Peacekeepers has it. Guerrero almost lost his dribble, almost have a dribbling violation. Nice baseline drive. Could have trotted away, but Monasterio's arm was clipped on that last drive by Guerrero. Resulted in the foul. Only the first foul on Monasterio. The shooter Santos back in harness after a brief rest. Nine points for Guerrero. 67-65. Missed shot. A minute old in this fourth quarter. Low post play, triple team, intercepted, and Gutierrez has no choice but to give up a foul. His right extremity was entangled on the body of Estrada, and Gutierrez will be called for his third personal. Richard Villanueva, long on his three-point attempt. Ake brings down the leader from the rebound. Ake taking strong to the hole. He gets the foul. Ake buying time. We have fresh air in this air-conditioned gym. As we'll take these two shots. There's one more reminder, folks. You are watching the MBL Makabansang Basketball League Season 3, presented to you by Metro Pacific Investment Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philip, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanyo Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, and Sumay. Ake for another free throw. He missed the first one. Ake makes the second. Tied at 67. That's our fourth deadlock on this very closely fought encounter. Here's Richard Villanueva, left wing. There's a switch. Guerrero back to Richard. Richard drives, couldn't shake off his defender. Shaka at 8. Moves out. Shaka at 4. Abaya makes his move now. Drives, rejected. Intercepted on the other hand by Guerrero. The pass inside to Abaya. PNP Peacekeepers are very alert on every passing angles of PLDT. This time, Delavito will try to make some adjustments. A missed three-pointer from the White Shirts. Ake with a good follow-up. Tied at 69 apiece. 6 deadlock. 7:44 in the ball game. Guerrero with a penetration. There's a foul. Two free throws will be awarded. This is what we call in Tagalog talaga ano to, no? Payanig talaga to. Payanig sa Pasig. One of the two elite teams, PNP and PLDT, tangled each other on what have been so far a classic matchup. First free throw made for Guerrero. He now has a total of 13 points. He now tied with Garcia with 13. Now he still tied. Pareho silang 13 points. Lopez play, turn around. Nice. Mendoza only 6 points of the game. 72-69. You can see that both teams have its balanced scoring attack. It all boils down on execution. Chen, right wing. Kick out to this 3-point shot that was not made. And the PLDT men could not save the ball going out of bounds. (72-69). Three minutes gone by. Richard Villanueva. Shaka at 4. Richard at low post. Richard, nice up fake. The pass. That's gonna be. Oh, is that a basket? Oh, I think that Abaya is a little bit late. But we're giving the prerogative with the reps. They count the basket. So the score now is 74-69. And a fadeaway by Chen. 10 points now for Chen. He needs more than that, especially right now that they're only trailing by 3. It's Richard. Guerrero. Top of the kill area. Moves left. Low post play. Garcia. Garcia banging bodies again. And good defensive stand by Ake to pump fakes. And Garcia with his 15 point this afternoon. (76-71). Here comes the White Shirts of PLDT. Chen, check it out to Montecastro. Montecastro double team. Here comes the 3-point shot from the corner. He didn't get it. Well, Delavino has been struggling all game long on his outside artillery. From the corner, Richard to pump fakes. And there's going to be a 3-second violation. Good call by referee Nicole Boron. (76-71). 5-point PNP lead. Peacekeepers. Chen will try to restore to 2. Yes, he does with the 3-pointer. Double figures for Chen. 11 points. Or 12, I'm sorry. 76-74. First game. Close game indeed. As good as advertised. Richard Villarema, left wing. Shot clock now down to 4. Makes his move against 3 defenders. Starter step. Inside pass. Mendoza beats the buzzer. Or Benassa. 4-point PNP lead, 78-74. Here comes Chen for this 14-point. It rattles out. Benassa with the rebound. Whoa! Look at the jobs with the two bigs, Benassa and Reyes. And Benassa just a foul away from fouling out. Abaya will check out, and Alejandro Yankee back in the game. So 2 free throws will be awarded for Reyes. The first is good. 78-75. One more for Reyes. It is 78-75. Split charities for Reyes. 4:25 in the fourth period. Guerrero. Oh, look at this. Another offensive foul. That's already the fourth time that the PNP Peacekeepers getting the offensive foul. And the players should be careful. Too much complaining will delve them to technicals. So we have 2 players now for PNP Peacekeepers with offensive fouls. One is Guerrero, and the other one is Vilosa. We'll double check that. Mops the floor. Of course, the Warriors ready to play in their second game. They're already assured of a quarter-final berth because they're still undefeated. One of the 2 teams that are undefeated, DNR and OP. Estomata fails from 3-point region, and here comes the PNP Peacekeepers protecting a 3-point lead. They need to alter the tempo. Here's Yankeling. Shot clock at 8. Guerrero with 4 fouls. Shot clock at 4. The pass inside to Garcia. Nice seal job there, and Garcia now is total of 17. Here comes Ake. Delivers. 80-77. We approach the 3-minute mark, so we expect a wild wind-up of this encounter. Both teams facing themselves. They're going to give it all in the last 2 minutes for sure. Guerrero. Shot clock at 8. Guerrero fires from 3-point region. Yes! Suddenly a 6-point lead for the Peacekeepers. 83-77. 2:54 to play. Monte Castro. Ake's pass. Batted away by Yankirin. And Tomasa, after a good first half, suddenly lost his range. Lost his touch. Hasn't made any field goals in the second half. Baseline inbound from the corner. Here comes Chen. Chen in and out. Nice offensive rebound by Ake. Chen will try again. Block! No, it's a foul! It's a foul on Yang Kiling. That's big. Three shots now for Chen. And now 3 players for PNP who now has 4 personal fouls. One of them is Binasa, the other one is Yankiring, and of course the other one is Guerrero. So only playing 9 players this afternoon. So the foul trouble situation will be a big factor. Cheng misses 2 free throws. That's a sigh of relief for the Peacekeepers of PNP. This could have been a 2-possession game, and we're now approaching the twilight zone of this game 1 of 3. Chen finally makes one. With 3 timeouts remaining, PNP will burn a timeout. They shall return. 2 minutes and 40 remaining in this quarter number 4. Will determine if PNP will get a shot on the play-in or PLDT will get an automatic quarter spread if they win this game. Here comes Richard, or rather Yankiling. From the base, it's a traveling by Stoya. Folks, we are now approaching the twilight zone. So brace yourselves with a frenetic finale between these two clubs. Here comes Delavino. Almost lost handle, 2:05 to go. Open shot, Ake.
That's 2 minutes.
This last 2 minutes is brought to you by Meralco. Ang liwanag ng bukas. The score is 83-80. PNP up by 3. Guerrero with 4 fouls. Behasa also has 4 fouls. They need to be careful. Shot clock at 8. Guerrero wants isolation against Reyes. Guerrero makes his move. Crossover. Jump shot by Guerrero. It's good! Big basket by Guerrero. Now has a total of 14 points. 85-80. Minute and 25. PLDT down by 5 points. Monte Castro, top of the key. Shot clock at 8. Ake has the leader. Shot clock at 4. There's a Suja, but it's a bad pass. Bad pass. One minute and 14 remaining in this ballgame. 85-80 for PNP. Guerrero stops, pops, jump shot. Good! Back stopping. Guerrero will be the judge as best player. 87-80 baseline drive. That is a failure. PNP looking good. 48 seconds. Substitution now. 87-80. While Vanidel is talking to our officials, we'll show it to him. .46 for 39 seconds. Important play for PLDT. It's a 3-possession game, 87-80. They leave only 1 timeout remaining. PNP has the leader though. They're now chewing up the clock. Here's Guerrero. One of the best player performance, scoring 6 in the 4th quarter. That is a foul, says the ref before that charge. Boy, it has been a physical ball game. I think Ake's a little bit winded, but he's all right. Just buying his time. Yankiling and the rest of the PNP are they now 35 seconds away for this very important W. And oh, could have been a foul, no call. 10 to shoot. Here's Guerrero. Looking his chin. The shot clock now is at 4. Guerrero needs to make this move. Crossover. Just a second on the shot clock. Yankiling. Foul! It's a foul. Bailout foul. Two free throws will be awarded. This might seal the deal for PNP. With this victory, they need to sweep the last assignment next week, hoping that they will be joining the ranks of the quarterfinalists. Because if they win today, if they lose the next game, they will be relegated to the play-in tournament. Yankeling, no. Reyes has it. Last stage time for PLDT. Final 18 seconds. 88-80. They need an outside line. That should do it. Guerrero with an interception. Yankeling with a finish. 19-8 is the count. 8 seconds to go. PNP with a big W against PLDT. Handing only the third defeat for PLDT. Is that correct? Yeah, 3-3. PLD ends the campaign with 3-3, and they're gonna wait the other teams. But on this particular record of PLDT, they are almost assured of a quarter finalist, hoping that they will be in those two brackets. Remember, at the end of the elimination, we will update you on James Stanley. Final score is 90-80. Second game coming up in a moment. Pwede sa Thursday, sa broadcast natin sa Thursday.